Hello, I'm Eric Brookhouse, joined here by SVSU women's track and field athlete Anna Focusado. Anna, thanks for taking the time this morning. Team's 5 meets in for the winter. Could you give us an overall assessment on how the team's performance has been so far?
Our teams have been doing pretty well. We've put up quite a few provisional marks, and we've got a couple people pretty set to go to nationals so far, so we're on track.
Okay. A lot of track and field cross country is kind of geared towards the postseason. What has this team been doing specifically to prepare for the postseason?
Well, we've been winding down in our training cycles. Earlier in the season we've been practicing 6 days a week, being here all the time, doing all that's necessary, so that we'll be ready to peak at conference.
Okay, big meet this weekend at the Grand Valley State University Big Meet. Give us a little bit of insight just heading into this weekend's contest.
I think a lot of us are ready to put up some big marks. Coming off last weekend, we didn't have such great performances as we wanted, so I think we're all ready to come back and do our best.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, Eric Brookhouse here to get you an update on SVSU indoor track and field with James Walker. James, thanks for joining us today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Team's 5 meets in. I talked with Anna a little bit about it. Could you give an overall assessment on how the team's performance has been so far this winter?
I'd have to rate the overall assessment on the men's side pretty decent. We've hit some solid provisional marks, but we're still not there yet. We still have some more training to do, and we got to focus up a little bit more as we head into the big meet, the GLIAC meet, and hopefully the postseason. So,
how does maybe yours individually and the team's training change from maybe preseason to in the thick of the season, then more towards postseason?
Well, because track is such a long sport, we actually have what we call fall conditioning. The fall conditioning is about 8 weeks, and it's just general strength testing. That's where you're going to, just basic test out in the 45-second run, a 30-meter fly, lifting, various lifting processes. And we run a lot of hills, and we run a lot of what coach likes to call figure eights, very, very tough stuff. But it's just general strength testing and general fitness testing. But as we progress through the fall conditioning and we move on to the to workouts more geared towards the indoor track, so we do a lot of 500s. In my case, I'm a 400 guy, and I'm a 4x4 guy. So I do a lot of 500s, a lot of 600 fartlek runs, a lot of 1,000-meter breakdowns, just to get ready and to kind of build speed and more general fitness for the 400. So, it's not so tough towards the end, but it's a tough race, so it's going to be tough. But right now, since we're getting into the end of the season, for the most part, we're pretty much cutting all of our volume in half and giving our bodies a little bit of a rest, just so our bodies will be fresh for the GLIAC meet, big meet, and the postseason meets.
You mentioned the big meet that's going on this weekend down at GVSU. Just give me your thoughts on the team's preparation heading into that.
Preparation's pretty well. Like I said, we just got to the point where we're pretty much cutting all of our volume in half, cutting all of our lifting in half, so our body should be fresh. It's actually kind of special, like how good we've been running, even though we've been having a lot of volume and a lot of strength lifting and the stuff that does to the body. So this week is actually going to be exciting to see how fast everyone's going to run because we've cut all the volume in half. So I think going into this meet, I think we should do pretty well. We have athletes in the invite portion in the 60, and me and myself in the 400 meters. So I think that we should get some solid Pro Bowl marks and jump up on the list.
All right, thanks, James. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, appreciate it.